So here you can see why I was saying that he is going to be the number 1 extreme attacker of the game. He got everything in the game. He is unstoppable now. Hey, what's up guys, this is MAK. Thanks for watching my One Piece Bounty Rush video. And in today's video we are going to talk about some new leaks and info. So let's get started. So Bandai has given some buffs to the characters, in which there is an extreme legendary character, Green Attacker Gol D. He is still a very strong attacker, but with this buff he is going to become the number 1 extreme legendary character attacker. So let's see what buffs he is getting. So here you can see that content implemented King of Pirates Gol D. adjusted normal attacks, adjustment details, increased attack range, faster invasion time, faster transition timing between actions, increased distance forward, increased distance forward. So step 1 and step 3. Skill adjustments. Skill 1. So before change it was just a normal skill. Step 1 power defense reduced by 10% and cooldown 29 seconds. But after the changes we got nullify stagger for a set period of time was changed to become temporarily invincible after use. So skill 1 will be an invincibility skill. So he can easily compete with the new extreme legendary characters having invincibility skills. So we can spam this skill. Increase attack range. So this skill was already a very long range attack skill, but increased attack range is going to increase its range. Increase distance of the flinch when enemies are hit. Faster invasion timing, faster transaction timing between actions. Skill 1 power is the same because it still do the one shot kill. Step 1 is a knockback effect. So we are getting a knockback effect. Ignores obstacles, so we can hit from behind the walls and KO the enemy. Defense reduced by 10%. Effect time 20 seconds, cooldown 29 seconds. So cooldown is the same. So skill 2 damage reduction 70%, it was before changes, and skill power was 764, cooldown 44 seconds. So what we got is that increased attack range. So it was already a very good mid-range attack skill, but it got an increased attack range, so the attack range will be a bit more. Step 1 damage reduction 70%, it's still the same, and cooldown is reduced to 38 seconds, that's new. The power is also the same. Traits adjustments, and this is a very good update for the Gol D. So before changes nullify stun, it is also the same, and extra is that when your HP is 50% or more, nullify immobilizing status effects inflicted by enemy. Sparrow, his candy effect, so that skill cannot immobilize you when your HP is more than 50%, so that's a very good trait. So before change we had when you nullify stun, defense boosted by 70% for 10 seconds because we only had nullify stun trait, but now we have the nullify status effects inflicted by enemy. So when we nullify it, defense boosted by 70% for 10 seconds, cannot stack. For set period of time after using skill 2 before changes down to a stagger effect, nullify status effects inflicted by enemy. So it was before changes, and after the changes you can see here the big change. For a set period of time after using skill 2, resist stagger effect, pin down and knock back, because Red Shanks was easily knocking back us and we cannot use the skill 2 because almost every new character has the knockback effect. So that's very good. We can now easily use our skill 2 and deal a lot of damage. And nullify status effects inflicted by enemy. So this skill is almost unstoppable. And in the trait 1 here you can see that before changes, when attacking an enemy whose parameters are boost, increase damage dealt by 30%. So it was before, and after that we also had the same trait. And extra is that and remove status effects applied to enemy that buff their target for set period of time. So it will remove the red haki state of Film Red Shanks. So Film Red Shanks is dropping below the Gol D. in the ranks. When this stage activates, it also nullifies status effects applied to the enemy, does not apply to invincibility. 4 changes. When dealing damage to an enemy when 70% or more of their match HP remaining, inflicts self will nullify stagger for 10 seconds. And after that we got it for 20 seconds, so that's an increase. The other trait is almost the same. After receiving damage from an enemy which is 20% or more of your match HP, recover HP by 30% and reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 15%. So the next trait 2, before changes, when attacking an enemy with skill 1, increase attack by 20%, increase up to 100% but resets when KO'd. So it's been increased to 25%. So when we use the skill 1, we will get 25% attack increase instead of the 20%. plus recover HP equal to 50% of damage dealt up to 5000. So it has an insane HP recovery. So here you can see why I was saying that he is going to be the number 1 extreme attacker of the game. He got everything in the game. He is unstoppable now. In the trait 2 you can see before changes, when your team has less treasure score, boost the cooldown reduction speed of skill 2 by 50%. So it's also the same in the after changes. After KOing an enemy, reduce the cooldown time of skill 1 by 30% and recover HP by 15%. So the after changes you can see that it is increased to 30%. So recovery HP will be about 30%, 15% more. So it has an insane attack, insane invincibility, insane HP recovery, no knockback,